Oh, to be honest, at that point, I was hoping that I could have some sort of powers that would open the dance floor and I could just jump in and just disappear. I was so embarrassed. I was embarrassed for the package. I was embarrassed for letting him down. And he totally, did the best job I could expect from him. So I am thankful, embarrassed, appreciated.
She did a very good job. We've made amazing jobs. Sometimes, weird stuff happens, and people who watch at home, it's a good testament to just, you gotta keep grinding, no matter what happens. There's an obstacle, a mess up, a slip up. Life moves on. You gotta make sure you can move with it,
I feel like we were in the car race and the car broke down and we had to run the rest of the race by foot.
I'm okay, we trained. We had a really tough week, like anybody else. If we can stay on another week, I think Karina's best choreography is to come. She's been saving it, so
I appreciate the fact that the judges recognize that it's not me who's in the competition being judged. It's Paula, and Paula did amazing with the hip hop.
It was funny. It turned into an aerial because I was supposed to have a hold of his hand, and I just went, screw it, do it.
She's like, I'm yours, and I'm like, it was awesome.
I wanted to do it, and I know in the package it looked like I was crying. I was laughing because I was hysterical. I don't know why. I was hysterical because sometimes I don't know I can do something, then he tricks me.
She goes, I want to do this. And I go, great. And she's like, well, first you have to tell me exactly how to do it. I said, okay, let's do it slowly. We're not going to do it. Give me your hand. Step. And then I went, whack. And she stood there like, hyperventilating and dying laughing. It was amazing.
I was in hysterics because you can't believe that you could do something.
I think this was the most fun routine we have done to date.
Yeah.
It's amazing. We had cubes, we had the audience participation, we had any iconic move from the disco era in there.
Oh my gosh, I felt like I was a little mini me of my mom, just rocking it out on the disco floor. That was her era, she lived in it, and she made it sparkly and amazing, so it was so much fun.
I told Cheryl when we first got to do it and I started understanding the structure and what we was going to do, I said, you know what, my goal in this particular dance is to make everybody want to get on that dance floor and dance with us. And I think we achieved it. And it had the elements that I wanted to display, the softness, but yet the attentiveness, the strength, but yet the smoothness and the power to lift her up and do it in a graceful way. It had all of those things.
When Tony was describing what we were going to be doing, I was looking at him going, I don't know who you're talking to, but I'm not doing that. I'm not going above your head and sliding head first down. But, after you get the crash mats out, you do it a couple times. This man, I trust with everything. And I know lifts, whatever, he's not going to let me fall. He will hit the ground before I do.
I'm so tired.
Yeah, she's tired. I'm tired. Everybody's tired. But wow. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Did you expect 10?
Are you kidding me? I was thinking 8 max.
8.
For our faces and our hands, that was it. Like nothing else was working.
48 hours ago, we had nothing. Here we go. I'm good. She sprained her finger. She broke my nose. Not in purpose, with her heel. I dislocated my shoulder. Both of my knees are bleeding, and my toe is wide open.
But we're good!
Want to see it?
No.
Bonnie's out. Who cares? No, it's not.
It was a blast.
I was telling him, I was watching, I actually don't know why I did this, and I probably shouldn't do it again, but throughout the entire dance, I was watching Bruno, and he was going crazy, and it was just like amping me up even more. I loved it.
For me, like when I first got the music, it was very like it just stayed like that the whole way, and I was like, shoot, how can we make this dynamic and fun? And we'll get the crowd going and the bongo thing, and then they'll stop in the middle, and I'm just trying to make it dynamic because we have to do that to make it something special. And I want to make something special every week.
I had a blast. I had a wonderful time. It felt like home. It felt comfortable and wonderful. Like, this is like my second home. I've known these people for so long. It was wonderful to be a part of it. As a fan, I would come, if I could, I'd come every single week.
She did a great job. Amazing. I mean, she obviously knows amazing choreography. So That made us a little bit nervous because she knows our dancing very well. So we had to make sure it was on point.
I think she's great. You know, she's very validating to artists in general, and I think that's a good thing, especially on a show like this. I mean, you really, you work really hard, and everybody works really hard, and the last thing you want to hear is you suck. So, you know, she has a way of really taking care of artists.
That was amazing. The lowest score.
We only have the lowest score if you turn the page
Actually,
the wrong way.
we got a perfect 30.
We did. We've never gotten a perfect 30, and we did.
30.
She is incredible. She is so much fun, and it was awesome having her here.
I think she is the judge to be on this show because she's a performer, choreographer, dancer, singer. She knows what she's talking about. And especially when the producers are throwing us these curveballs with new dancers, it's right up Paula's alley.
I think it would be great. She has a lot of dance experience, and she's definitely, known for her judging. And I think she really brought in a different type of vibe into this ballroom, and it's refreshing to be able to perform in front of somebody new. And you just wanted to make her smile. And I'm a fan of Paula since I was a little girl, so it was nice to perform in front of her.
I definitely think she should be a permanent judge. I thought she was such a great addition. She had a pair of fresh eyes. She brought constructive criticism. She was very complimentary, and at the same time made everybody feel actually good. You know, regardless of the level, she just gave you a little bit of like, okay, you can work on this, but I enjoyed this, I enjoyed this, I enjoyed this. So it was good. So it kind of gives you like that encouragement.
And she gave us a 9.5.
Yeah.
I think she did an amazing job with comments. I think she was very bright, very honest, and it was nice to balance out Carrie Ann with another woman's perspective on things. So it was good.
Yeah, 2 guys, 2 girls, 2 women, sorry. I think it's very, very important.
Sign up, Paula. 2013. Guess Stars. Tonight was a fantastic show, and you made a fantastic show as well. So let's see you.